All right, welcome to Stand Up.
Did you hear her say action?
I
She said it really loud.
action. Welcome to
I don't know how long it's been since we did a show, but I do not remember your hair being this white. And that I'm not even making that up.
Well, thank you.
I didn't save that for the show on purpose. But
All right, thank you.
My
In front
God.
of the entire audience, my hair is getting whiter
But
and
you
whiter.
didn't do anything to it.
I didn't do anything to
So
it.
this is natural.
No, I'm a fan of Jerry Springer. I would say Phil Donahue, but that was a long time ago. Jerry
Jerry
you've
Springer
heard
isn't still around,
audiences-
is he?
No, Jerry Springer, he has a show, another show, I believe. Yeah, he's still around. And I've had audiences, when I make a joke that I look like Jerry Springer, start chanting Jerry, Jerry, Jerry. And then this really beautiful woman right down front, I'm listening, she's going, Jerry, but she wasn't saying Jerry. She was saying...
Anybody but Peter.
No, she was saying geriatric.
Oh, see, now we're into your act.
No,
I like that.
all right.
Are you
Jackie,
ever going to introduce?
Yes, we have a guest here. Do you mind?
I don't.
Welcome
mind
to
at all.
Stand Up Memories. I'm Peter Bales, and you are...
Jackie Martling, and it's very nice to welcome you into our living room, but this isn't our living room, and I'm very excited about our guest.
We have a special guest, and she is none other than Carie Karavas, whom I've known for a long time as just one of the funniest comedians on the planet. And she's out there.
You can't do better than that.
No, you can't do better than that.
No, I'm saying you couldn't do a better introduction than that.
It's true. Carie Karavas, very well-known comedian and actress. We'll ask her about that. But a terrific comedian. And let's just up front, let's plug her special that is entitled, go ahead. First of all, welcome, Carie. Sorry.
Hi, Peter. Hi, Jackie.
What's the
You
title?
know, it's funny you asked that, what this title of my show is, because you forgot it.
I know,
okay?
no, I
So
didn't.
let's stop. I told you 5 times, men, flaws, and menopause.
Men, Flaws, and Menopause.
It's on Amazon.
It's
I
on
will
Amazon.
defend him. I don't think he forgot. I think he was giving you the honor of saying the name.
Men,
of
no,
No,
thank
he
you for
forgot
covering.
it.
I
He
did
forgot
forget.
it.
Oh, you
He
did?
forgot it.
You
He forgot
jerk.
it. He forgot
And
it.
it's because I didn't take my pills. Men, now this is on Amazon. It's so funny. You've got to see Carrie's act live is best. But if it's not live, Men, Flaws, and Menopause on Amazon. Now, I heard, listen to this.
What else can I do?
When she taped that special in the middle, talk about a combat story. Tell this, Carie. Did the fire alarm? She's in a theater.
You didn't tell me where'd
The
you
fire
tape
alarm
it.
went off.
Where'd you tape it?
We taped at the Argyle Theater because I like that little theater. It's cute.
Yeah.
The acoustics are great. Not too big. So I had 2 comedians go up and do 10 minutes each, and then I go up. But the production company was pumping in that fake fog to make it look smoky.
So they caused it.
So they caused the fire alarm to go off. But now, so now we're 20 minutes in. I go on, I do 7 minutes, and the alarms go off.
7 minutes into your show, and what are you going to do? 40?
No, I did an hour. So now I had to do those 7 minutes over. But because it's
Which
a
is
theater-
always a delight.
right to the same crowd. They
Perfect.
didn't go over the first time. What makes you think they're going to go over the second time? So anyway, the fire alarms go off. Now, I'm up there doing it. I hear beep, beep, and I'm like, okay, can we turn them off? And no one's doing anything. No one's coming out to tell me that we can't turn them off. By law, the fire on any theater,
They have to come.
the fire department has to come and turn them off. So I sat there, and I was making jokes. I'm like, couldn't this have happened when the Asian kid was on? Like I was doing all kinds of stupid jokes.
And
then
were they
finally I'm
still?
like,
Were you still rolling?
They were still rolling, but then I had to stop. I said, okay, I'll be back when you guys figure it out. And a half hour went by. So it just killed the mood.
So they're all warmed up. You do your first 7 minutes, and then
Now they're all outside smoking. Half of them left. So now the other half come back in. So it was a little speed bump, but I picked it up. I mean, I did it. I said to them before I even started, I said, listen, I'm going to come back out, do the same jokes, laugh like you never heard them before, whatever. But it was
Nightmare.
good. And
Nightmare.
even though you tell them that, they don't do it, So
because innately it's hard,
it's hard to fake laugh.
Belzer told a story of when they did Scarface. So he did like 2 or 3 minutes at some club. He said, but they taped it 28 takes or something like that. He said people were ready to kill him for telling the same jokes for 3
You
minutes.
could hear the fake laughter.
Oh, God, you know. Ugh.
Oh, well,
But that's a great story.
that's a great
Great
story.
story. The special came out good. I mean, it didn't capture me as much as, like when I'm live, I'm a lot looser. I have no, but I had my notes on the floor, so I was like really, it kept
It's just like a
bam,
scientific
bam,
experiment.
bam, bam.
When you introduce the cameras or introduce anything like that, it's like when you do a scientific experiment. The fact that you do an experiment takes all the way to spontaneity.
Right. When I'm live, I'm like, I don't care about anything.
The ideal thing would be if you could do your show and nobody tells you that they're taping it. You know what I mean?
Correct.
That'd
Hidden
be-
cameras is the best.
So this title, Men, Flaws, and Menopause, makes sense for you because you clearly have issues with men. You think,
Well, just the men with flaws.
not you, but me, your husband, men drive
Flaws
you
in general.
men
in
men
people.
drive you crazy, and you talk about aging as a comedian and how tough the pandemic was. She's very true
Why
to
talk
herself.
about aging as a woman?
As a woman, yeah,
Right.
as a woman,
Like you could walk around with that
that
White-
white.
Q-tip
No, you
head.
can't. When you came in, you said, what'd you say? You said, well, my
Well,
hair
I didn't
is...
do my hair today because I didn't think we were going to be filmed. I didn't think
But
you guys had
it's-
the budget.
It,
The cameras.
But it looks great. And when I told you my ex-wife, you made a face. But my ex-wife went blonde, and she has whatever you call that. It's so different, but it doesn't look. It looks calculatedly uncalculated. Or
Well,
how
what
do you say it?
happens?
What I'm trying to say in a nice way is
It looks good?
fine.
Okay, look. What happens is, as you get older, your hair grows in like Brillo. But I want to leave it white, but I can't seem to get it white like that. Even though I have all gray under this blonde, the people can't seem to figure out
Well,
how
you
to
don't
do it.
get that white. You get gray.
I get gray. I get silver.
Yeah, but don't you like it the way it is now?
I don't care. I don't. At this point, who cares?
But silver is fine too. No?
I like silver.
Now,
Is this a PG?
You
Is this-
could-
are we
any-
PG?
anything
here?
goes.
Can I
say-
curse?
You could
No, I'm not going to curse.
just don't say fuck.
Okay.
all
You
right.
can say anything you want. You with us.
This is Stand-Up Memories, and
Her
I
hair
got a
looks
lot-
great.
I got a
Let's
lot
look
of
at your-
memories. I got a lot of memories.
Your
She
hair
has a
looks
lot of
great. Your
memories.
hair looks great.
And to our detriment, you are our first female guest, and I wanted to ask
Watch,
you.
you guys are terrible.
We are terrible.
No, because they wanted me to do a podcast, and I said I shouldn't do it without a guest, and I got a guest, Peter Bales, and then we did 25 episodes
Okay. So
without
the
a
guest
guest.
never
Without
left.
a guest.
Yes.
The guest
It
never
was
left.
just the two of us.
Well, you guys are older. I think you started comedy before comedy started, right? So,
Yeah. One morning you said I have an idea.
right.
One of my first shows was at the Coliseum, not the one in Uniondale, the one in Rome. That's how long I've been doing stand-up comedy. I opened for
That's-
some monks doing Gregorian chants. But, the question is, women, and a lot of people are not aware of this, a lot of women face challenges that men don't face when they go into stand-up comedy. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
And it's
How many times has your ass been grabbed?
Uh,
Huh?
He's got a pretty nice.
I do, and it's I can
Now let me ask you about that, because I got in so much trouble, and I'm still in
Yeah.
major trouble.
I'm sure.
for
Mr. Handsy
grabbing
Feely,
one girl's
touchy-feely.
ass, but I have no idea why I did it. To me, grabbing someone, there is absolutely, and people battle me about it, there's absolutely nothing sexual about doing that. I mean, if I wanted to hit on a girl or come on to her or make her like me, the last thing I would ever do is grab her ass. Now, you talk about an MC bringing you on, or you talk about in the condo.
Okay,
or
well, okay.
I never did.
No.
I never did.
So, okay. One night, now I'm a tough girl. I'm not. I don't. You can grab my. I don't care. I'll break your arm. One night, the waiter at Dangerfield's grabbed my ass as I was gonna go on stage. As Nancy Redmond, remember Nancy?
Yes.
She was bringing me on, so she was up there doing her.
the waiter,
The waiter,
do you think he was wishing you luck?
who was my size.
Jackie, Grabbing a woman's ass is wishing her luck?
I'm asking.
Is that an
She
excuse?
can answer the question.
I guess
Okay.
it was his way of saying break a leg. No, here's the thing. I turned around, I
Was he
grabbed
trying
him.
to get you up there quicker?
Yeah, push me up there. I grabbed him, I flipped him over, I smashed him into the bar. I go, if you ever. He was like,
Really?
oh my God,
Oh,
I'm
that's-
like a maniac.
That's great.
Yeah.
I don't mean it's
I
great.
mean,
but-
there's a lot of comedians too that. So I've been told, you know, do you want to Me Too him? Do you want? I didn't Me Too anybody. I don't.
A lot of comedians.
I'm trying to get to the bottom of.
I have a list of Me Too's.
But why would a? What is the purpose of a guy doing that?
I don't know. You guys are weird. Weirdos.
No, you can't just draw a blanket.
Oh
like-
yes, I can.
Now,
Yes, I
was
can.
on stage next to this person, and I was just being an asshole, but there was nothing sexual about it.
But
It was
you're-
just something I
Right,
did.
I get it.
And but
You grabbed my tit once. Do you remember that?
never.
Yes, you did.
all right.
I wouldn't have done that.
You did.
Take the children
Where?
out of the room.
What? Listen to me. He
I
doesn't
want-
even know.
No, this
I
is-
think we were at the Friars Club. You were doing it as a joke, as a
Well,
goof. Obviously.
of course.
I didn't take offense to it.
This is great.
I'm not arresting you.
No, we're not holding back here on
But I
stand-up.
think it was exactly what you did. It was like it might have been a Hugh Hefner roast. It was somewhere like with a lot of people, but you were being funny.
Or
You don't
trying to
remember-
be funny.
Yeah.
So,
I didn't punch
And
you.
it wasn't even memorable.
wait,
I mean, look at these.
No.
Jackie.
No, they weren't this big. They weren't this big.
I know.
I was flat chested.
Oh, okay.
I was looking.
Well, you know what? This is.
I never grabbed her boob.
He tried.
He tried.
Yes.
Okay.
But
well,
Nancy Redmond punched me in the balls.
Nancy Redmond.
Is that true?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, the point is, Carie, I think, is making a serious point that needs to be made, and this is the show where we welcome you to talk
These were the memories I had.
I mean, men coming on to you. You were uncomfortable. You shouldn't be uncomfortable. At
So
your,
look, your viewers right now are seeing me now, but I mean, cut to 25 years ago, right? I was kind of a looker, right?
You were hot stuff. You're still hot stuff. I have pictures of us sitting around at the Friars Club, all of us, having a
I had
merry old
brown,
time.
long hair.
Linda
You know
Bell,
what,
Linda Bell,
Carie-
and Frankie, and all that gang. You remember them?
Carie, you know that roast joke I do. You know it's funny.
What's the roast joke?
And you're sitting right there, and I go, ladies and gentlemen, I've been in comedy a long, long time. How long? So long that I remember when Carie Karavas was fuckable.
Yes.
Oh,
I
he
remember.
wouldn't say
I
that.
said
Oh, he
that.
says
It gets
it
a
at
big.
all.
I say
Gets
it at
a
every,
big laugh.
She
I
was
get a big
never
laugh. I get a cheap
fuckable.
laugh. You know, and comedy is based in truth. But no, Carie has done comedy a long time, and it's not.
And
wrong.
I said,
It's not wrong for me to say that I still think you're attractive, but back then you were. She's accurate. You were very.
back then when you could fuck,
The
They have these pills now.
you know the
They don't
whole
work
thing
for everybody.
doing a show and backstage, and there was no such as the green rooms used to be a nail in the beer closet, but what was really crazy for the girls was on the road.
oh God,
You know,
gross.
when I was at the
Sharing a condo.
I was at
with
the
Angel
comic strip
Salazar.
with Jenny Jones, had a loaded gun under her pillow.
Yeah, you can't.
But
blame
she had
her.
worked in Vegas and was a drummer, and but you know,
She
but
had
I'm like a loaded gun
to
under
protect
her
herself
pillow.
from men.
And then she was at the end of the 2 weeks. She's like, you know, you never hit on me. I'm like, I don't think the expression "hit on you" was even out then. Hit on you was a relatively new term. I'm like, you had a gun under your pillow.
That's right.
What are you do? What are you
She's
going
not
to
an
say?
idiot.
You know.
So Carie, you've been hit on by people. I don't know if you want to talk about this, but by people who are well known, and that's got to be very difficult for you to. It's got to be difficult at the time. It's got to be.
Hold on.
It's not right. It's not
Any
fair.
babes?
Any babes?
Just being stupid.
Maybe I don't remember. But probably no. I always had a couple of female comics that were like, "You're gay. You just don't know it yet." I'm like, "Okay, when I'm gay, when I become gay, you'll be the first to know." But they would always say that to me.
That was like the
It's
line.
very odd. They say that to me too.
Now wait, one thing.
No.
Did we cut to a
A clip.
A clip?
Oh, we will do that. We can do that.
I can send you a clip when I was hot. No.
We're going to have before and after clips of our friend. We're going to see her special, a quick clip right now.
You always have that one person, always, that harasses you for not being married. Every wedding I went to was like, when are you going to get married? When are you going to get married? I had this one old lady for 10 years. When are you going to get married? I would pretend that I had someone with me. I would have 2 plates on my head. Oh, he's on his way. He's late. You know what I do to her now? Every funeral I go to, I walk into her and I walk up to her. I'm like, when are you going to drop dead, lady? Huh?
All right.
Oh, that was a great clip.
That was a great.
That was
You are so funny.
That
and
was so good.
Carrie.
You guys
I didn't-
are like the 2 Muppets.
I didn't hear.
in the
I didn't
what
hear-
was that? The Muppets?
The,
I know
the
2
two
old
guys,
men.
yeah, thank you.
I didn't hear the fire alarm.
Yeah, because we edited it out. I wanted it to stay in. They didn't. So I thought it would have been funny if you kept that in. But
Or at
what
least
do I
when it
know?
first when it
I'm
first
just
went
a
off,
comedian.
did you just go haywire?
I did. It was fun. I was making fun of it. I was like, I thought it was I thought, at some point you're going to turn it off, right? 15 minutes in, it's still beeping. I'm like, come on, turn this thing off.
We're going to end
2
this
minutes.
segment with the young Carrie.
A
And
clip
then-
of the
and-
young Carrie.
And then we can get that, really, right?
I got to look, yeah. I have one from
We
like...
can't promise them and then not have it.
Actually,
Okay.
Carrie doesn't know this, but I have a screensaver.
Ah.
No, believe
I
me.
have a Rascals...
More Carie Karavas stories from when she started. She's seen everything,
Where we met?
good and bad, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
No, it was men and menopause and flaws,
Oh, my God.
right?
Okay, no, it's men, flaws, and menopause.
These guys
That's
are-
what I didn't say.
Dementia medication.
What'd you say?
I'd like to thank our sponsor, the AARP. Hey, a new episode of Stand-Up Memories every Wednesday.
How exciting is that?
Starring me, Peter Bales, and right here, Jackie the Joke Man Martling.
Please follow us on social media. Search it out. What is it? Me space?
MySpace,
Your space?
TikTok, Instagram, Facebook.
Doodah.